My Associate Android Developer certificate is expiring very soon, but I'm not planning on retaking the exam again. In this video, I want to go through the reasons that why I think it's not worth retaking the exam. Right, number one reason is that it's for beginners. I've seen many people who takes this certification exam or many other associate level certification exams and put that proudly in their LinkedIn profile. There's nothing wrong with it. However, if you're claiming several years of experience in some field, in my opinion, it's kind of useless to put there that you have got some associate level certificate. Let's think about it for a moment. Imagine that I claim that I have 5 years of Android development experience. Would you rather want to hear my experience and what kind of projects I have worked with, or would you want to hear what kind of certificates I have? In my opinion, talking about Associate Android Developer certificate during the interview decreases the value of your real work experience when you actually want to stress that you have been doing Android development on a daily basis for several years. It's more like having years of experience and talking about your bachelor's degree. A common rule is that if you're applying for a job in the field that you have already gained experience, then the common rule is that instead of talking about education and certifications first, you should talk about your past experience and what kind of projects you have worked with, and then education related stuff are not the number one priority. Especially in technology field, no one really cares about your official education since you might be a self-taught developer as well. I've taken this exam in 2017 and since then there has been naturally a lot of changes in Android development. Therefore, when I'm applying for Android developer jobs, I wouldn't want to talk about a certificate that might be based on obsolete and outdated knowledge. Second reason that I'm not going to retake the exam is because no one really cares. As I told previously, I have gotten this certificate in 2017 and since then not a single recruiter has asked about it. Since my daily job has been Android development for the past 5 years, when I apply for new jobs, recruiters usually want to hear about what kind of projects I have worked on. Of course, it's because when I get to the interviews, they have some expectations and they want to hear about my real experience. Besides, most of the interviewers don't want to only hear about your technical Android development skills, but also want to hear and understand what kind of domain and business knowledge you have gained throughout your experience. That brings me to the point that companies mainly look for people who can do the job and also who can back up their experience with real work samples. In case you want to learn about a technique that can help you to represent your past experience effectively in job interviews, you can click here. Knowing Android development and having a certificate to show that you can do the job is excellent. You should also understand working with APIs, working in a team, Git workflow, software design, software architecture, and so on. That's why I would suggest you working on your own pet project and maybe making it open source so that recruiters could take a look at your code and have some kind of understanding of your skill set. The best part of working on a pet project is that you don't need to have any certificate, you don't need to pay any fee, and you may just invest your time and show your skill set to the world. Alright, my last point is related to the cost of the certification. Similar to many other exams, Associate Android Developer certification exam is also costly. Imagine that you have some amount of money and you need to find a job as soon as possible. In that case, instead of paying that money for certification exam, I would rather buy good quality courses from platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, Udacity, and so on. The best part of it is that these courses probably is going to give you more practical skills that can help you to find job much faster. Having certificates might be great and may seem like a huge achievement. During the hiring process, many companies receive lots of applications and they need a way to distinguish among applicants. Imagine that when everyone owns the same certificate, then value of it is nothing and it doesn't bring any uniqueness to the table. So during the interviews, instead of talking about your certificates, try to show the recruiters that you are passionate about the job that you are applying for and show some projects that you have worked on in the past. And I believe that will bring your uniqueness to the table. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.